I think somewhere internally we feel our soul has something to do with them. I think we all wanted to fly at one time, and looking through a bird's eye and seeing how they actually focus and see things differently. If you watch their mannerism, the wise old owl, the intelligent, strong eagle, the bold look, the defiant look sometimes in a small bird as a larger bird comes to get them. I think they really show the spirit of life, because they can get up and go, but they know that every flap of their wing as they go and carry their spirit at any time they can be taken. So I think they appreciate every moment of life, and we sort of want to experience that also. Really started off getting into bird rescue when I was 13, totally on accident, when I was out camping with a friend of mine waiting for my mom to pick us up, and noticed a little stellar jay actually flying above her head. I pointed it out, not realizing Kevin still had his pellet gun in his hand, and he reached up, shot it, and as it spiraled down and was landing in my lap in the horizon, I saw my mom pulling up. I was busted, so I grabbed the bird, my mom pulled up, made us take responsibility for that bird's life, and she showed me how to heal the bird up. Took him home, came back 4 days later up in the foothills of Mount Baldy, and went back and released the bird. And so I guess that's how the first teardrop from a bird caught my heart. 7 days a week, I start off at 5:30 in the morning. I freshly have to dice fruits and veggies every morning. I cannot cut it at night and pass it out during the daytime. They won't play that fooling trick. I go to work about 6:30. I come back at noon. Somebody else is there as a care provider between 7 and 11:30, are actually working with the birds, giving the second doses of medications for whichever birds need them. Making sure all the TV sets are turned on, the full spectrum lights are on, their entertainment is on before they leave. Then I show up, I spend about an hour and 15 minutes on my lunch break. Every other night I go out and pick up fruits and veggies that are donated to us. And then I come back home, I work with the birds until about 10 o'clock. From 10 o'clock to about 11:30 I take the fruits and veggies, about 6 to 12 cases depending upon the night. And I stay out in the cold and I divide up the fruits and veggies in different boxes for our foster homes. And that's a routine we've been doing for 10 years probably. But we give them a large variety of fruits, not too much starch, not too many sweets, but just like when you and I go to the store and we want a bag of potato chips, our body's craving salts and minerals. So we don't know what they're craving at the moment because our body needs the salt and minerals. We don't know if they need the glucose or their potassium. So you must give them a big variety. And trust me, if they don't want that potassium, that slice of banana, they'll toss it out and they'll grab that apple or they'll grab whatever they want. Exotic-wise, we're always on call for exotic birds, and we have to categorize them depending upon the urgency of the case. The bird's the number one concern. And wild calls, when we can, from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m., we're on call for any emergency wild birds that we can handle, mainly on the weekends. I don't really consider myself a bird whisperer. I feel blessed that I've been put in the position where I can recognize what most birds' needs are and understand the pain they're in and try to see through their eyes to help them out. Not a whisperer, just someone who pays attention to their feathers.